Sakura finally gets her chance to shine. Some of you may like it, some of you may not. Me personally, I'm neutral on it. But that doesn't mean that this was a bad chapter. And hey, at least Sakura gets to do something in this war. Hey guys, Spy1127 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 632, Fighting Side by Side. So the chapter begins with a nice color page with Team 7 reunited, well, minus Kakashi and Sai. Yeah, Sai doesn't even appear in this, which kind of sucks, but because Sai is also part of Team 7. But no, I guess he gets pushed aside because Sasuke's back. Anyway, we get to see actually the rest of the rookies. Of course, Shikamaru, even though he hates to admit it, but they have no choice but to work together with Sasuke. And then for some reason, Kiba declares that he wants to be Hokage. Really? Maybe this is some sort of joke, but really? Anyway, at least Shino shuts him up. Anyway, we also get a nice page of not only Team 7, but also Team 8 and Team 10. Minus Team Guy, because it would be kind of awkward with, Neji. And of course, there's also no Sai, because he gets pushed aside. He is not Sasuke's replacement. He's more than that. Come on, shows him some respect. But actually, we do get a nice panel of seeing all the three teams, all the rookie 9, reunited, being together. It does give a nice sense of nostalgia, but I am really hoping that we don't not just Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura do something, but also the other teams, Team 10, Team 8. Well, actually, we've seen Team 10 and what they can do when they fight against Edo Tensei Asuma, but we actually haven't seen Shino, Hinata, and Kiba fight together as a team. To be honest, out of all the team members, when it comes to fights, I think those three are the ones that get the least amount of time when it comes to fights. And, it would be really cool to see Team 8 fighting together. Or at least show them individually fighting them. Show them how they improved in their skills. I mean, we see how Shino improved, and of course Hinata, but not Kiba. Kiba still has the same technique. Okay, sure, he has a greater sense of smell, but is that it? No new Inuzuka jutsus? No, Jugo actually sees Sasuke and he thinks, Sasuke, what's going through your head right now? I don't know if this is a way for Kishimoto to give Jugo some panel time, but if it isn't, that means this is very suspicious. We don't really know what is going on in Sasuke's head. Maybe he has some sort of ulterior motive, or he really has gone to the good side. Also, I forgot to point this out in my review. Orochimaru, he's not here. Where is he? Very suspicious. Then again, it's really vague what Orochimaru's intentions are. I mean, he still wants Sasuke's body for the, Sharingan, but we don't know if he let that go. We know that he wants to see where this so-called path leads to him, but it's still a bit suspicious. Anyway, we cut back to the Jubi, and of course, Jubi does another Bijudama. Again, seeing the Bijudamas all over again, it just lost its impact. It's oh my god, a Bijudama! Oh, another Bijudama, awesome! Oh, okay, another Bijudama, really? He's the freaking progenitor of the shinobi world. I mean, can he, do something else aside Bijudamas? Which he does, thank god, later on in this chapter. Anyway, with the Jubi tried to, break the barrier with his Bijudama, but the barrier actually managed to contain it, and it, expanded, but then it started, shrivel up, and smoke started to shoot out like it was a geyser or something like that. The Hashirama uses Mokuton Mokubushi no Jutsu to summon 5 wood clones, which they split off in different directions, and each of them are actually gonna make entrances on the 4 sides of the barrier so they could go in and try to take down the Jubi, since the Jubi's movements have been trapped and it's in the barrier. So now they finally moved out. Thank goodness. I thought they were just going to be standing there and doing nothing. Hashirama summons another Myojimon to try to seal off its head, even though it still has the flower thing coming out of his mouth. So he could still try to launch a bee. What if the Jubi unleashes a couple of wood splinters or Bijudamas on the Myojimon? I mean, couldn't he do that? Or maybe it's too strong for it to not completely move. However, one of the other clones, yeah, that one was a clone because the real Hashirama was in his wood stage mode. One of the clones actually was gonna fight against Madara. And what does Madara do? He says, "No, I'm gonna wait till the real one shows up. I'm just gonna do nothing." Fucking hell! Madara is like one of the most laziest villains ever! I mean, seriously! Most of the time, he does nothing at all. Ever since the finished off the 5 Kages, he shows up. Oh, what does he do? He tries to control the Jubi once. He does a couple of fire jutsu, Susanoo to protect himself. But hey, when it's Hashirama, he gets so freaking excited. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna finish you all off really quickly before Hashirama shows up." "Oh no, you guys are all dead. And I was actually hoping you guys will occupy some time before I meet Hashirama." The fuck? And also when Hashirama shows up, not to mention those creepy ass but yet really hilarious rape faces. No wonder people keep making fun of these two, especially Madara, because of how excited he gets over Hashirama. God damn it. I wouldn't be surprised if there are fanfics or fan art with these two. I know that Madara doesn't want to fight a fake Hashirama, but the real one. But is he just gonna let the Shinobi Allied Forces try to take down the Jubi? Here's an idea, Madara. Why don't you go fight Hashirama while he's maintaining the barrier? You could do that, or summon a freaking meteor. You can do that. Why don't you? I know he's not worried that the Jubi's gonna be defeated, but do something at least. Act like you're really a villain. Come on. Seriously, Madara just goes from one of the most OP badass Uchihas to one of the most annoying, laziest, I'm gonna stand here, do nothing Uchihas. God. Hashirama created openings from each side of the barrier so that the Allied Shinobi forces can get in. And the Jubi, yes, the Jubi does actually do something else besides Bijudamas. Multiple mini Jubis, all in different sizes, shapes, and forms, actually come out of one of his hands or tails. I can't really tell which one it was. And yeah, a bunch of million Jubi clones try to attack the Shinobi Allied forces. And then we get Sakura entering a monologue with a brief little flashback. It's kind of like the same one back in part 1 at the Forest of Death, saying that, she's supposed to be Kunoichi and all she ever did was follow Naruto and Sasuke's footsteps, that she was always behind them and she always had to be covered and they had to fight her battles for her. Anyway, she did punch one of the mini Jubis. By the way, she's still calling Sasuke Sasuke-kun. I don't know a lot about honorifics, especially the kun and the chan part, but I know the kun is mostly used on guys. But does this mean that she still cares about Sasuke? Because, really, I know they have to put their differences aside to deal with a bigger threat and all, but it's Sasuke. You gotta be at least a bit suspicious. She actually decides that this time, Naruto and Sasuke won't be the ones that will keep pushing further and further ahead. That she's gonna try to catch up to them. And we get a mini little flashback of her training under Tsunade. And Tsunade said that even though she's a medical ninja, that doesn't mean that she cannot try to hold against her own, which is what she is going to teach Sakura. And we get to see a diamond forming on her forehead, and yes, she has the Hyakugo seal, which she finally was able to activate because her chakra is fully charged and she can finally release her full power. She managed to punch one of the Jubis. Falcon punch! And then when she leaps up and then punches the ground, creating a massive crater. Falcon punch! The funny thing is, what if members of the Allied Shinobi forces were caught within the impact? In terms of Sakura, okay, she has the Hakugo. That's okay. That's pretty cool. And her chakra punches are even stronger than before, which okay, we kind of seen that before. I mean, we've seen Sakura punch people before, and yeah, they're always strong, but now they're even stronger than before. Also, we see Tsunade do this before, so seeing like massive chakra punches, it lost its impact towards me because this was something that's not original. But hey, Sakura's doing something. That's cool enough as it is. Now, after like that massive Sakura smash moment, Naruto does have this like funny face, really scared of her. And when you see Sasuke's panel, it looked like that he was smiling a little bit. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. If Sakura had the Hyakugo this whole time, why hasn't she ever activated before? Well, Shizune explains this. According to her, Sakura has been storing chakra into that seal for 3 years. And apparently this was something even Shizune couldn't master. Because of her chakra control and all the chakra she managed to store within the Hyakugo, she managed to surpass Tsunade in a way. And she doesn't even have to like age when it's deactivated. So does this mean that she also has the mitotic regeneration technique? Because I think she probably does. Okay, here's the thing I didn't understand. Why couldn't Sakura release a portion of the chakra that she was storing for 3 years so that she could be used to like help out in different situations? I mean, the Hyakugo could have been like really helpful when it came to like when she fought against Sasori, but then again, she didn't really need it that much. She could have used it when she fought against Sasuke for the very first time, back at the 5 Kage Summit arc, the Pain Invasion. There are like many opportunities she had to activate that seal. I mean, she doesn't have to activate all of it. I mean, do you really need like 3 years to activate its full power? Why don't you just use like a portion of its power every now and then, and you could still store some chakra right afterwards? I mean, can she do that? That could have been possible, and it would have helped her in so many situations. But she decided to like wait 3 years until right now in this war for it to be fully activated so that she could be able to fight right now. Do not get me wrong, I'm glad Sakura's doing something, but there are questions involving this seal of hers. Now, after Sakura managed to, have her little cool badass moment, one of the massive mini Jubies looked like it was going to attack her, but she gets saved by Naruto and Sasuke. So even though she managed to surpass Tsunade and was able to activate her true power, she still has to be saved by Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto finally entered in his Kyuubi mode. I guess since he was fully healed, and he uses the Rasen Shuriken on one of the mini Jubies, while Sasuke used the Katon Kagitsuchi. I think it was like the same one that he tried to use against the Raikage, but it was called Enton. Here it's called Katon. Sasuke and Naruto land side by side with Sakura, and honestly, this was the part that kind of pissed me off. Right when she's saved, she's like, Sasuke-kun! Naruto saved you too, you stupid bitch. Also, did she not forget Sasuke tried to kill her 3 times? I know they're trying to let it go, bigger threat and all, but seriously, there are some things that you probably cannot let go. And you still have to be suspicious with Sasuke. She acknowledges Sasuke for saving her, but she didn't acknowledge Naruto for saving her. What the hell? Especially all the times that he had to go through trying to save her. And of course, we also get another sense of nostalgia near the end of the chapter. Sasuke saying, don't get in my way, Naruto. And then, those two started bickering and Sakura is trying to get him to stop. Oh, also Sakura says that if you two keep bickering, I might end up becoming Hokage. Fucking hell, does everybody want to be Hokage? Hell, why not have Akamaru become Hokage while you're at it? First Kiba, now Sakura, ever since Sasuke declared Hokage. I know Sakura's probably kidding, but seriously, no. So that is Naruto chapter 632. What did I think? I thought this was an okay chapter, yeah. I know a lot of people are gonna hate this because this is mostly revolved around Sakura, but hey, I'm just glad Sakura is getting her chance to shine. She's doing something, so I thought that was okay. But then again, it's like the same usual thing. It's just her chakra punches, except she has the Hyakugo. I still don't get why she couldn't release portions of that chakra so that she could be able to fight at many different times. She could have used that many different times. I mean, you don't have to release it in full power and then try to restore more chakra for another 3 years. You could just tiny portions of it. It would have came in handy during her times when she was fighting. I mean, pain invasion, fighting Sasuke. You could use that against Sasori, but she didn't really need it that much. Okay, I get that. And also, in the final panel, she said that she finally caught up to them. I am a bit baffled when it comes to, like, power levels. Currently, Naruto and Sasuke are, like, up here. They're, like, constantly going back and forth. I don't know if they're, like, on level or not, but they're usually, like, right here. And Sakura, to me, has always been, like, right here. Yeah, this is, like, Naruto, Sasuke, and this was, like, Sakura. So I don't know if she actually fully caught up to them. She wants to catch up to them, and that means to be on the same level as Naruto and Sasuke. I think it's going to take a lot more than just the Hyakugo for her to be up at their level. Then again, we don't even know, like, the exact levels of Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade. Even though all three of them were the Sannin, that doesn't mean that, like, they're all equal. One of them could be stronger than the other. Well, I guess maybe she might be able to catch up a little bit at the moment. But honestly, I think it would have been a lot better if she learned some elemental ninjutsu herself. I mean, Naruto has, you know, Kyuubi mode, Rasengan, different variations of the Rasengan, Shadow Clone, and Rasen Shuriken, which is like the only wind style jutsu he knows. I mean, he should have at least learned a couple more wind style jutsu. That was like one of my problems. The only wind style jutsu he learned was the Rasen Shuriken. What about other wind style jutsu? Oh, also Naruto had the summoning, also had Sage mode and the Toad summoning jutsu. Sasuke, let's see. He has a Sharingan, Fire style, Lightning style with Chidori, Kirin. He also has the Susanoo, Tsukiyomi, Amaterasu, Eternal Mangekyo, Sharingan. So he's got a lot of power himself. Sakura, what does she got? Well, let's see. Medical ninjutsu, the Hyakugo, chakra control, and punches. That's like 4 unique skills I could, like, count for Sakura. But don't get me wrong, I didn't hate her in this chapter. Although I did find her annoying that she acknowledged Sasuke instead of Naruto. But, you know, aside from that, hey, I thought this chapter was okay. Sakura finally got her chance to shine, and it was good. I will admit that. Hopefully, we're not just going to see Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura fight, but I really want to see the others fight for once. I mean, show Team 8 working together, because out of all the teams, we never got to see these 3 work together at a fight. I mean, just please show them fighting at the very least. I mean, I want to see, like, how they improved as well. We've already seen the Inoshika-cho group fight together. Not much new that they could possibly do at the moment, but hey, it would still be pretty cool seeing those 3 fight as well. And of course, Madara. Freaking Madara is like one of the laziest OP characters I've ever seen. Most of the time, he barely does anything, and when he does, it's okay, it's kind of cool, but it's just like one thing, and then that's basically it. And then, okay, eventually he does another thing for, like, God knows, like, how long it takes. God damn. So Madara is just gonna do jack shit until Hashirama is gonna do something. No wonder people make fun of him, how excited he gets. Now, the moment with Jugo, what he was thinking. I am still a bit suspicious that Sasuke has returned good, but maybe he has some sort of ulterior motive. Well, I guess he is good at the moment, for now. And you know what? If Sasuke does come back to Konoha, if he is welcomed back, then I will be okay with it if somebody punches him in the face. Just, if he is welcomed back, at least, punch him in the face, or kick him. Any kind of physical attack on him. Anything. Because I will be satisfied if Sasuke at least gets punched. Hell, have Naruto do it. Whoever, I don't care who does it. Just somebody punch him in the gut, in the stomach. Hell, kick him in the balls if you have to. Actually, they're not going to do that. But then come to think of it, most of these situations could easily be resolved if you punch a guy in the balls. Think about it. So overall, this was basically a chapter focused around Sakura. which honestly does give her some good character development. And honestly, this does actually show her doing something, which, okay, yeah, that's cool, but it's kind of the same thing except more enhanced with the Hyakugo. But hey, Sakura is doing something, and she is finally getting her chance to shine, which is good enough for me. And you know, the funny thing is, in the end, even though she showed how cool she can be at times, she still had to be saved in the end. So yeah, this is Naruto chapter 632. This was an okay chapter, although there were still some parts that pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm Lord Spiral 1127, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.